Hey everyone, it's 603B Van, and I'm gonna tell you about my latest mod that I did. I been wanting to do something to make closing the slider door easier from the inside, and I'm aware of all these techniques that you can do. I posted a video a couple years ago about how I could easily close my slider just by from the outside, just by pushing right here. You can easily close your slider that way. And so everybody's like, well, that's great when you're outside, but what about the inside? And I was looking at that and kind of surveying what I could do. And there's some options to be able to pull the slider, the back of the slider in from the inside. So I took off this door card, this upper plastic panel, to get a sense of what I could leverage and where I could mount things. But it's not particularly easy for me to reach back there because I have a galley, but I still can experiment, and I could put my hand back there, and if I just go like that, I can close my slider very easily without having to slam it or get it up to speed. Right now I do have the van opened up. It's really hot, so it's going to be easy no matter what. But short of that, I also just wanted a way to move my slider around. There's not really much to grab. You can grab onto this handle. It's awkward. For one thing, when you push it, there's a delay because it pivots. So if I want to push the door back that way, I push that. Initially, the door doesn't move. So I just wanted to have something like a more traditional handle that is ergonomic and rigid that I can use to open and close my slider. So this handle allows me to really put some power behind the door to slide it shut, because I'm able to stand in a position that's favorable for pushing, and I'm able to push the door shut. What I like about this too is that my hand stays safely behind the leading edge of the door as I'm closing it. So the strategy, at least for me, for closing this door was I have limited space to work with. Grab onto something, get the door going as fast as I can, and get my hand out of the way, and then it's awkward because this door handle, I know they make larger ones, but still it's not in an ideal position. And when you push on it, it like I said, it pivots, and it's a little more difficult to get things up to speed. So I wanted something where I could stand in a favorable posture for pushing, and I can push with power in a short amount of space. So I decided to install a grab handle that I could use for that purpose. So there were some considerations for this. So I wanted to be able to grip the grab handle. This is a handle that you can buy on Amazon, and I wanted to be able to get my hand around it and grip it, and it be secure. And I wanted to make sure that it didn't interfere with anything. So when I close my door, I wanted to make sure that this doesn't interfere with gaskets, or everybody's van could be different. They're highly customizable. You could have a Lagoon table mount. You could have other grab handles and things like that. So I had to make sure that my installation was not going to interfere with other things. And another thing is I wanted to make sure that I could fully open my slider and it won't interfere with the wall. And it could be possible that you have some rails mounted on your wall of your van back there. Maybe there's some rails for, say, mounting a little table, or mounting a grill, or who knows what. So I just have to make sure that my handle, the way I implemented it, didn't interfere with anything, and it was ergonomic and felt good. So what I designed is these two plastic blocks. So these are custom designed to mate perfectly with the forward slider door frame, and to angle the handle away from the face of the door a little bit. So I designed and I 3D print these blocks. These, the handle itself, I order off of Amazon. I can put a link to the item in the description below. And then I attach this handle. It has this little flap that lets you get out a screw. And I attach the handle to my blocks with a 1/4-inch bolt with a quarter 20 thread. So it's a 1-inch bolt, and I need to make sure that it doesn't protrude past the face of the plastic mount there. So I designed and 3D print these blocks. I ordered this handle on Amazon. I mount the handle to the blocks, and then I mount the handle to the door. And I'm using a total of 10 number 10 sheet metal screws. These are 3/4-inch sheet metal screws, and it's plenty sturdy. I made sure that I added enough so that it would remain sturdy and rigid. So there's not a lot of resistance on the door. When you're opening it, it slides, so it's not like the door is stationary and you can really put a lot of force on the handle. And then when you're generating the most force is when you're pushing on it to shut it, and that just pushes that. And during that time, this whole assembly is being pushed into the door frame, not being pulled off of it. So anyway, that's my mount there, and I've created a bunch of video and written instructions. If you're interested in this mount, I'm going to have it on my Etsy store. You can find a link to that in my YouTube channel page. You can find a link to my Etsy store, or if you just search for Ram Promaster on Etsy, you'll find my channel, 603B Van. You'll find this and other accessories like this custom phone mount or accessory mounting bar that I designed is on there. It allows you to mount 3 accessories around the perimeter of your touchscreen. If you have the Uconnect Nav option in your ProMaster, you could make use of that bar. Anyway, that's my latest creation. I know it's not going to be for everybody, and I agree 100% that being able to pull it in from the back and pull the door in is the way to go, and I'm going to implement that too. But I also just wanted a straightforward way to close my door by pushing it shut without having to crack a window or crack a door or things like that, which isn't the most convenient thing in the wintertime especially. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this, and I'll talk to you later.